and I'll just go ahead and tweet it out as well.
I didn't realize you wanted to say anything, so now it's up to Six and I to fill the air.
Sorry, just tweeting out the stream.
You're starting. You know, the part of the beginning here is always like this. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the part that you clip out when you're uploading archives and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah.
So what do you think about the Mets?
Love the Mets, baby.
Let's go, baby. Love the Mets.
Real Mets heads over here.
Yeah, but you're just gonna suck up to the New Yorkers in your life. I see how it is.
What do you want me to say? It's like, oh, let's go Angels, I guess.
No, I was expecting you to say, I mean, I don't really care about baseball. You know, the truth.
I mean, I don't care about baseball, but I care about the Mets as a concept.
And you know what everyone cares about? Resident Evil.
That's a hell of a transition, John.
Yeah, I guess not everyone cares about Resident Evil, but enough people do that they voted for it on our Patreon poll. Our Patreon stream poll. That's what I meant to say.
Our stroll. We're taking a stroll
Down
through the land of biohazard. Let me also mention on the abnormal mapping Discord that we're doing this.
Yep.
Yeah, good idea. Yeah, hey folks, this is Jennifer Uncle here, and for the poll we did last month, we ended up having Resident Evil be the winner for like a retro remix.
That sounds like that we fixed the poll, Jen. You could just say Resident Evil won our poll for the stream.
Yes, Resident
Evil. We are late on, but that's fine.
Yes, Resident Evil won the poll. We are late on the stream, but that is okay.
I did fix it.
You fixed what?
The poll. I fixed the poll.
Oh.
Can you, I just need someone to. Actually, I guess I can go on Twitch and. No, one of you needs to update the game on Twitch because I'm sure it's not updated.
Oh, I already did that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
hi, Infinite Rewind.
Hello. Welcome.
But yeah, let's enter the world of survival.
well, hold on. Will it play? If we hit new game, will we get the opening cutscene?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Resident Evil.
Let's see. Okay, we're going wide.
I love this. Yeah, I love the story about that where they had the guy like who did that just do like takes of like Resident Evil, Resident Evil, Resident Evil 13, Resident Evil 47. You know,
I think they only got up to 10, but yeah. But then they stopped doing it when Resident Evil 7 came out. You don't hear the guy.
Yeah.
Well, it's because it's Village. They didn't have him say Resident Evil Village.
So from my understanding, the control scheme, when we have it set to like the new controls, how it works is you use the analog stick to point where you want to go, or you switch the D-pad if you want actual tank controls. So we'll keep to alternate just in case I want to switch around.
All right.
Yeah.
Resident Evil Rising.
Now here's a classic difficulty screen. How do you like your games? 1, like climbing a mountain, fulfilling but takes a lot of work. 2, like going on a hike, good exercise but not too strenuous. 3, like taking a walk, you can relax and enjoy yourself.
Well, how do you answer, Jen Uncle?
I don't know. I guess, well, a friend told me that we don't have to deal with the mechanic if we go to easy, but I don't know what we should do. What do you think, Six?
Are you
You're the
are you
player!
fucking out of your mind? No, Kyrie, shut up. Jen just was like, well, if we play on easy, we don't have to deal with fucking red zombies. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, I guess we'll go normal then, like going on a hike.
I bet if we play on medium, we won't have to deal with fucking the. You know what? I've got an ultimate difficulty for you. YouTube, loser.
Wow. Obviously, we're doing Jill Valentine, though, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, duh, obviously.
Spooky name.
Yeah, that's not that weird. I mean, I don't think I've ever known anyone named Valentine, but I'd be like, oh, that's a nice name.
Alpha team is flying around the
I don't think I've known a lot of Jills either, actually.
West Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our
Never known a Jill
compatriots,
either.
Bravo team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Also,
Wait.
What's up?
They re-rendered the cuts. They didn't
Bizarre murder
re-render it.
cases
They
have
made it
recently
in
occurred in
CG
Raccoon
rather
City.
than using the FMV.
There are
Is
outlandish
this your first time
reports of
seeing
families
HD
being
one
attacked
since?
by a group of
No,
about
I
10
just had a
people.
different revelation. I'll hold it.
Victims
It's fine.
were
Sure.
apparently
Also, folks in Twitch chat, tell us if our audio levels are good.
Yeah.
the Bravo team was sent in to investigate.
Should be, but you
But
know.
we lost
Yeah.
contact.
Ideally, you should be able to hear myself, Kyrie, Jennifer, and
Bravo
the
team's
game.
helicopter
Yeah.
was a derelict. Save for the remaining body of Kevin.
Oh no, not Kevin.
We continued our search for the other members, and it turned into a nightmare.
This guy's not a very good voice actor.
Yeah, they did re-record everything, but it still, like, maintains the cheesy B-movie atmosphere.
So the revelation I had, right?
Mm-hmm.
We all know the famous line, Jill sandwich, right? You were almost a Jill sandwich.
Yeah.
Obviously a reference to the fact that Jill Valentine is almost crushed by some, crushing implement, right?
Uh-huh.
Correct.
What also, is this supposed to be Jill like jelly? Like they sound vaguely similar. I know it's a stretch, but so is that fucking line.
Mean like Jilly or something?
You're right, Jen. I was wrong. That was a bad idea. All I had to do was hear you say you mean like Jilly, and I was like, yeah, I should have not said anything.
That's a bad place to be.
Jilly sounds like a brand for sex toys.
It's true.
Oh no.
What happens if I go right?
Come on!
I will not be held responsible for whatever you end up pulling up.
Listen, the algorithm is. Oh, apparently the name Jilly is the name of a music artist
Okay.
from this year.
Hey, Brad! Where the hell's he going?
They've
Peanut butter and jelly
collaboed-
sandwich.
They've collaboed with BTS. All the kids of BTS.
BTS is all right, I guess.
She has Twitter.
Christmas way.
Jillian TM has 129K followers. Her latest EP is called Copy and Paste.
Huh, okay. Anyway, we are now in the mansion. We have entered the survival horror.
What a mansion!
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Barry, and myself. We don't know where Chris is.
What is this place?
Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure.
Hey, Wesker, where's Chris?
Jill, no.
Do I look like a
go
motherfucking
back out
babysitter Jill? I mean, I'm sorry.
Oh, we
I
got
don't know
fine.
and am not evil.
What was that?
Chris?
No.
Also,
Jill,
by the way, the
go and
fix to
investigate.
my audio is literally
I'm
I
going
just
with
need
her.
to move closer to the microphone. So
Chris and
I
I
think
went back a long
that sounds
way.
better.
All right.
Yeah.
You two go. I'll secure this area.
Stay sharp.
God, Barry's gun is so big. Like it's almost a deagle
dining
sized.
room.
It's bigger than a deagle, Jen.
Oh.
Yeah, his gun is comically large.
I'm thinking like I don't think it's the Smith & Wesson Model 500. I'm sure I could just look this up instead of guessing, but guessing is fun.
Guessing
I don't know.
is
I'm gonna guess it's a 44 Magnum.
I think you'd better take a look at this.
What is it?
Because the 500 is a pretty specialty round, and I think
Jill,
this, like,
See if you can
unless
find
they gave
any
him a
other
new
clues.
gun, the Model 500 didn't
examining
exist
this.
when the first one came out.
Let's just hope it's not Chris's.
Model 500 was just like was basically Smith & Wesson being like, man, fuck the Desert Eagle. We're gonna make a completely impractical gun that is the largest caliber, mass production handgun.
I did look up Barry Burton's like gun, but I'm getting like the Samurai Edge, which like that's not Barry's gun.
Yeah,
That's
and also
Albert's.
that's that's a fucking just M1911,
Right.
which is really funny that they call it a Samurai Edge when it's an old American pistol. But I mean,
There's a
I'm sure
joke-
it's customized. But
There's a joke in there somewhere.
sure.
I love how they kept the completely black background for this cutscene too.
Well, I mean,
I was
that's-
gonna say,
That's. We're just gonna say like that's the original model I believe they used for the PS1 FMV.
I was getting ready to say maybe like the Samurai Edge is like specifically a Japanese built like M1911, but like
Barry!
What is
I'm
it?
not really aware of
Look
any
out, it's a
Japanese gun
monster!
makers. I mean, I'm not saying none exist, but
Let
it's
me
not
take
really
care
an
of it.
industry that they have. Partially because of their intense gun culture. There's not much reason for them to.
Sure. Okay, I have the answer per the Resident Evil wiki,
What
which is
the
now
hell
just
is this thing?
a fandom.com
I found
website,
Kenneth
which fandom.com
killed
is
by
like the
this
scourge
thing.
of the internet. I'll tell you
Let's
what.
report this to Wesker.
Apparently, in the original game, he wields a Colt Python 357 Magnum, changed to a .44 Magnum in the remake.
Oh, okay.
Am I fucking good or what?
That's-
44, what'd I say?
Yeah. Nice job.
Yeah. Apparently, the Resident Evil novelization
Wesker!
of the PS1 game tries to contextualize
Jill,
the weird
help me look for
dialogue
him.
between
Let's not leave
characters
this hall.
as
Good idea.
like Barry being particularly stressed out. Apparently, it's an interesting angle. To take.
Huh. Okay.
Like he's saying weird things, and like Jill's internal monologue is saying like Barry doesn't say things like this. He must be really out of it at the moment.
You must be really high.
No, it's like it's an interesting way to try like you're taking the original PS1 script, which I have
Barry.
many lines like burnt
Any
into my
luck,
memory
Jill?
because of
No,
how the best
nothing.
friends would use clips
What's going on
from the
around
PS1
here?
game
I can't figure
in
it
many
out.
other videos.
Same here.
You know.
Chris, and now
Wait, so the
Wesker.
novelization just
There's not much
rewrote
we can
all of
do.
that dialogue just to be
We
the
can search for
same?
him separately. I'll investigate the dining
Well-
room again.
Okay.
Well,
then
I mean,
I'll
that would
try
be
to
not
go on the other
rewriting.
side.
Well, yeah.
They just reused it.
Yeah,
I
they just
imagine.
reused the dialogue. That's what I meant.
We could
Yes.
easily get
I mean,
lost.
it was like it
Let's start
was
from
you
the first
know
floor.
Okay.
late '90s, early
I
aughts.
almost
You know.
forgot.
Mhm.
It's a lockpick. You'd make better use of it.
Also, like, oh, the Master of Unlocking line is
Thanks. I may
contextualized
need
as
it.
like
Listen,
Barry
Something
being
happens.
suspicious of
Let's
Jill
meet up in
because
this
like the
hall.
author added a
Got
backstory
it?
of Jill being a
Okay.
thief, which is like really interesting.
Huh.
Like,
Okay.
yeah, right? Like, it comes off at, like, what comes off as a weird line, the author was just like, no, what if this is, like, a, you know, jab at Jill by Barry because he's, like, suspicious of her, you know? Like,
Did you steal these zombies, Jill?
yes. But no, video game novelizations, were a little cottage industry for a little while.
Yeah. I read some StarCraft books.
Yeah. You know, I knew people in high school. It's like, oh, you gotta check out the Halo books, and they're fine. I'm sure.
There was one about I read one about a Marine. It was one of those times where I was so young that just anything I read I enjoyed, right?
Sure.
Mhm.
And one of those earliest instances of me being like, I think this is bad is when it was this random Marine who was like, it's the classic thing of like, oh, he was present for all the events of the story, and for some reason the game just doesn't mention him, right?
Right.
And it's talking about how he thought Jill Valentine was so hot, and it's a scene of him jerking off in the shower, and I'm just like, this is pretty bad, actually.
What? Oh,
Yep.
that sucks.
list.
Wait, did I say Jill Valentine? I meant to say Sarah Kerrigan. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Resident Evil brain.
Yeah. Let's see.
That would be really weird.
That'd be really weird to bring up in a Halo book, right? Like a weird,
it's
like
StarCraft, but yeah.
or StarCraft, yeah.
Yeah, just what if in the middle of this fucking StarCraft book is like, oh, Cortana.
God.
Apparently, there was a couple Assassin's Creed books that actually did the thing people want Assassin's Creed to do, which is like let you play. You know, it's like, oh, it's modern era stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's easier to do when you don't have to come up with gameplay for it.
Sure. There was a Borderlands book. Let's see.
Am I supposed to be on this side of the mansion yet? I don't remember.
I never played Resident Evil 1. I mean, I think I've poked at it before, but I never like really played Resident Evil 1. I was always a 2-person.
Ooh, some ammo.
Not that I thought that there's like oh, you're a 1 fan or a 2 fan, but for me, like I played the first Resident Evil I played was Resident Evil 2, and I just thought it was the sickest shit in the world. Because it is fucking rules. Great game.
Yeah, Resident Evil 2 is pretty great.
I like the remake as well, but I like them as different things, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Brandon Sanderson wrote an Infinity Blade Awakening book. Remember?
Brandon Sanderson wrote everything. Brandon Sanderson needs to, like, I can't say get a job because clearly this is his job.
Clearly is his job, you know?
I don't know. I tried reading a Brandon Sanderson book, like The Way of the whatever, the first of those, like those ones.
I know what you're talking about. The the first one.
It
The Way of Kings.
It might be called Way. Yeah, and I was just like, I just don't fucking like this.
I really liked Mistborn and Warbreaker. Warbreaker, I think, is a one-shot like kind of book. Like it's set in its own, like it's still part of the Cosmere or whatever, but it's mostly its own story. I rather liked it. A friend of mine got it for me for Christmas one year, and I read it in a couple of days, which is impressive because like I have the worst time reading. Like my ADHD brain doesn't let me read as much as I would like. But now that I'm back on particular medications, I might be able to read some more. But
I hyperfixate. Giving you the eyebrows right now.
Yeah, it's like
ladies.
It's the two extremes, really.
Yeah.
Let's see. But yeah, Mistborn is a really good trilogy. I think it's like fantastic. Let's see. And of course, if you look up, go ahead.
A big problem that happens to me with fantasy novels is because so much of it becomes about world building, and I have really strong feelings. It's like even if you have like cool characters, if I don't find your world interesting, I have a hard time.
See, I have like the opposite problem, or not the opposite problem. It's more like, you know, if you give me like really strong characterization, like I can look past certain world building things. But I think Brando Sando is like, pretty good at both, depending on the book.
I don't know. The Way of Kings had a very specific thing that puts me off, which is, let's call it Star Wars syndrome.
Sure.
Where it's obsessed with slavery, and I'm just like, that's just not what I want to read about.
Right.
Were like the defensive items, is that a new thing in this game? I kind of forget.
Yes. They're like, when you get like attacked by a zombie, you can like hit, you know, I think it's like left trigger or something to like stab them with a knife and shove them off before you take damage.
Oh, okay.
And then if you kill them, you can get it back, but otherwise you can't. Though also there are defensive items like grenades, and those you can't really get those back, as you might imagine. But also, you don't have to kill the zombie afterwards because they're dead.
Yeah. That's useful. Getting all these emblems here. Emblem of sword, emblem of armor. Oh yeah, they really don't want me going too far into the second floor, at least right now.
It must have been so fucking obnoxious to work here.
Yeah.
Like you've signed up as like, okay, I'm a butler at this mansion, right? And you're just like, well, shit, I gotta go clean like the fucking whatever wing today, but it's locked behind a stupid sliding statue puzzle.
I mean, but also, I mean, the whole thing is like there's a lab underneath this, right? So presumably
Yes.
lab people went through here too, and it's like, you know, you're starting your shift and you're like, okay, just signing out an armor key today, okay,
I would
sign
assume-
here.
I would assume there would be there's like a separate entrance for the lab workers.
I guess that's probably true. That's a good point. That's a good point, Kiryu.
Like I'm pretty sure. Like I'm trying to remember how this game ends. It's like there's always a daring escape, you know, at the end of.
Yeah, but usually it's like there's an elevator or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought there was supposed to be something more over here. Oh. Okay. Fuck. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, you can get it right back. You killed him.
I can get it back?
Yeah, that's what I told you.
Okay.
It was a knife, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Right.
It's not letting you take it back.
Yeah, I'm pressing
Hold
A
on,
near
is
him.
it? Well, I mean, I think isn't it like LT left trigger to like equip the knife, or
Yeah, I have it.
is knife a dagger? Okay, dagger is like a one-time use item,
Yeah, there's a dagger.
Oh, I see.
but there's
Oh,
the-
you stabbed him with the knife. You didn't use the dagger. Okay.
I
Got it.
used a dagger. I just had 2 daggers.
I see.
I don't know why you can't pick it back up then. I feel like you should. be able
Yeah.
to, but whatever.
I think what it is like it's the one-time use defensive item, and you can do like. Am I correct in remembering that at least in modern, in this version of the game, you can hold left trigger to quickly pull out your knife, or is that like RE4?
Well, it's knife and dagger are 2 different weapons.
Yeah.
Right. Dagger is like a quick defensive weapon that you can use
Yeah.
if you're in a grapple. But the
Right,
knife,
and that's what Jen just used. And the thing that I don't understand is I feel like I'm pretty sure you can get the dagger back once you kill them.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone in chat can confirm what the hell I'm talking about.
I thought that was like a Resident Evil 2 remake thing.
maybe, but I think even in RE2 those were expendable.
Yeah. I just keep pressing A near him and it's not working.
I'm probably just wrong, or it broke or something. Okay, yeah, GD says I'm wrong.
Okay. I'm just gonna combine these so I have some space in my inventory. So I don't know where to go next if all these places are locked. I guess maybe there's a door up there that I haven't explored yet. This is a game I've started many times, but I've never really been able to finish. I just get too spooked or something.
I
It's all
remember
the
as
skeletons.
I
Spooky
remember,
scary.
spooky scary. I remember as a kid, what happened was like I think I got my brother got a PS2 off of eBay back in the day. We only had really one game for it. We had a copy of Final Fantasy VIII, of all things. It was mostly so that we could use it as a DVD player or whatever.
Gotcha.
But a good family friend of ours, they were shipped off in the military, right? Like, it was like, well, I'm gonna be overseas for a year or 2 or whatever. But he knew that we had a PS2, and he had a PS2 as well. So he just said, like, here, have these games, let us play it. And that is how I played Metal Gear Solid 2 for the first time.
Nice.
I had no context for the original Metal Gear Solid, so 2 was the first one I played. But we also got a copy of RE1. And I remember trying to play it, and then I got to the part where the dogs jumped out the window, and I shut off the game and never looked back.
Yeah.
Well, you're looking back right now.
Yeah.
Will you take the Book of Curses? Hell yeah.
Women be out here taking books of curses.
I love this camera angle right here. Like fixed camera angles were so cool.
Man, women would literally rather take a book of curses than read cursive.
Do you mean write cursive?
No.
Okay. Ooh. There we go. Now we're making progress. Book of Curses. 4 masks. A mask that speaks no evil. A mask that smells no evil. A mask that sees no evil. A mask that cannot speak evil. Or see evil.
A mask that doesn't feel evil. A
Well,
mask that doesn't taste evil.
When all 4 fall into place, evil will awaken. Can I see which key this is? Yep, okay. It's the sword key. So we can either keep exploring out here. Is there more space to explore out here? Let's see. No. Okay. I guess that's it for this back door. At least for now. Alright. Let's head back in and find a place where I can use the staying sword key.
Hey, Six.
Yeah?
Remember that old bit from the Giant Bombcast where they're talking about this exact game and Jeff loses his
They're
goddamn
remaking
mind?
their remake?
Yeah.
No, they aren't!
It's a remake of a remake! And you guys are over here going, oh yeah, this seems alright.
It's the fucking end of the world, man!
And you know what? He was more right than he could have imagined.
They're also remaking the remake for like Resident Evil 4.
Well, they never really remade Resident Evil 4.
No, they cleaned up the graphics and stuff, but like,
But they never made any actual mechanical changes to it.
no, because that game is like pretty fucking good. All things considered, you don't need to like really change much. Like, honestly, it really is just get RE4 running on modern hardware. There's no need to remake that game because like,
I mean, it already is on modern hardware. I feel like there's a point to the remake. I mean, like, there's a point to the remake in the same way that to me there was a point to the RE2 remake because it's a different game, right? It's like, it is like an interesting cover of a song.
Sure, I guess. I guess I would just worry about like that game, like original RE4 is so finely like tuned and like well put together that I wonder like, I mean, what if this would be wild.
Uh-huh.
If I was making very important decisions at Capcom, what if they did announce RE4 remake, but it was based off of the original beta that would become Devil May Cry? Like, based on that.
Combine that with the other RE4 they did with like the puppets. You remember that one?
I remember the Hookman, but I don't remember like the puppets one.
Yeah, there was a trailer they put out of gameplay, where it's like Leon like fighting a bunch of like creepy haunted puppets and stuff.
Apparently, according to GD Yoder here, they are taking some elements from the original Hookman Resident Evil 4 and integrating them into the remake.
I mean,
Interesting.
okay, that's cool.
We'll see how it turns out.
Yeah, because like,
Chemical to use on plants. Very specific name there. There's also kerosene, but I don't have a lighter, so I guess I'll just take this with me. I need to find an item box too. That would be useful.
Find a safe room.
Yeah. Gotta find a room which is safe. Maybe this room? Because it's right next to that one.
Such reductive thinking will get you destroyed, Jen.
Yeah, this seems like a safe room. Just take a bath.
If this is the room, if I'm remembering.
I know what room this is. Yeah.
Yeah. But we're here anyway, so let's try and.
Jill Valentine with 0 sense of self-preservation.
Oh, what time is it?
I fell asleep in the bath. I'm not a zombie, I'm just wrinkly from all this water.
Okay, we took care of it.
Hey, actually, I have a question.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Why are there so many zombies here?
Like,
This was a pretty sparsely populated building. Why are there so many zombies here? Where did the people they came from come from?
Do you want? I know the answer to that. Do you want the answer?
Sure.
It's because this is a research facility.
well, we know
Sure,
that,
but
but
were
the
they like,
people-
okay, we experimented on the zombie and then we decided to give him a bath upstairs?
Well, hold on. Because the problem is, like, none of the zombies are dressed like they seem like staff of, like, you know, this, you know, mansion, right?
Right, right.
I mean, they're dressed like, ostensibly like, you know, like normal, regular people, right? So,
Sure.
where the fuck, you're right, where the fuck did they come from? Was it, like... were the boys in the lab like putting the zombies in specific parts of the mansion to test out their combat capabilities? Because I believe the plot is that, you know, the fucking Umbrella Corporation is trying to like turn it into a bioweapon, or turn zombies into bioweapons. But what combat capabilities can you test with a unoccupied mansion?
Yeah, and I mean, like, they must have been put there because we're in a situation where, like, there are so many security doors and key cards that they would have needed help.
Like, is it one of those things that they are trying to be like, okay, these are like the same reason you put like a rat in a maze, right? Like you put in a rat in maze to test it if it can suss out like how to get through the maze. I don't know.
How would a zombie take a bath? We need to know.
Well, we did see one taking a bath earlier, so...
I know. But, like, why? This is the question, Jennifer. Why?
I don't know. Maybe he just wanted to.
No, it's... I'm not going to get any good answers out of you, Jen.
Wow, okay. Anyway, I'm gonna save here. So we can...
I am sure that at some point it's revealed at some point in the Resident Evil like chronology.
Mythos, yeah.
The mythos or whatever is that this was like, you know, it's all been like retconned to be like this is like one biggest elaborate like fucking trap by like Wesker, because like we learned Wesker is evil in this game. Or, well, he wouldn't become Wesker, right? Until other games. For now, he's just like a plant of the Umbrella Corporation. Like, he's just there to make sure that, like...
Oh.
Okay, well, his mission is to, like...
That's mean of them.
Why doesn't he just kill the STARS team out in the field? right here. I'm trying
Well,
to
because that would be easy to track, I think. I mean, like,
Right.
I don't know, but like logically speaking, it would be really easy to be like, well, it's weird that these people are dead because of bullets from Wesker's gun. Wonder what's up with that.
Okay,
know?
but in a zombie-infested mansion, he can be like, well, they just died in a fortunate accident. I'm the only survivor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And still keep his position in stars, and then
Well,
yeah.
in Resident Evil 0, I'm pretty sure they make it clear that he's always been a Machiavellian schemer or something.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about the point in which, you know, Wesker becomes super powered.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I mean, that's like 3, isn't it?
well, Code Veronica, I think.
Mm,
3?
okay.
I don't even know if Wesker's in 3, but I know, like, Code Veronica.
I mean,
yeah.
by 4, he's super powered. For sure.
Do you fight him in 4?
You don't fight him in 4, but he shows up in stuff, and he is in the state he is in when you fight him in 5.
Right, because you have a big dumb fist fight with him in 5.
And also he has that like the 10 minutes or whatever the fuck.
Exactly. And that's where most of his moveset from like Marvel 3 came from. Was his appearance in RE5. Because he's doing like fucking eye laser shit, like he's dashing around, teleporting. Wesker was like solidly like upper mid tier in that game, if I recall.
Oh,
Character.
there we go.
He was better before they got rid of the DHC glitch,
Yeah.
because he had the counter, and anybody who had one of
Oh
those
god,
was
what did I do now?
fucking busted strong.
Hey Jen, what's the last time you saved?
Wesker! Barry! Help!
It's been
Jill,
3 minutes.
You in there?
Though we also know what's gonna happen here because
The
it's
door's jammed!
the famous scene
Stand
of this
back!
game.
Grab my hand!
Jeez, that is pretty close. I do like the camera being lowered to the ground, being like, "Oh, you're getting dragged through the door."
Barry!
That was a close one. A second late, you would have fit nicely into a sandwich.
That's a worse
Really?
line.
Thanks.
That's
This is the worst line.
Yeah.
But Barry, didn't
Just
you say
keep
you were
Jill
going back to
sandwich.
the dining room to find other clues? I'm glad and all, but why are you here?
I just had something I wanted to check. Anyway, we should get back to searching for Wesker and Chris.
Thanks, Barry. I owe you one.
Don't mention it.
Ever again.
Yeah, I guess we have some things now we can use. We have shotgun. We have chemical for plants. We have keys.
Hey, do you know? Ow! Hey! What can you? I just want directions, lady. What the fuck? Hey! Ow! Fucking Christ!
Okay. Oh, I don't have a lighter. Fuck. Oh god.
Sure, this won't come back to haunt you.
It's
Pretty
good.
sure is lighter is the that's like Chris's item, right? Because like Jill has the lockpick. Which honestly, if you come up to a locked door, I think you can just activate the lockpick, can't you?
It just does it automatically, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, this game does have a way to light things on fire when you're
Yeah,
chill.
it's like burning the bodies is a universal mechanic.
What's the little monkey yell did when I shot it?
What?
Didn't you get the like?
I heard the sound.
I did not. I mean,
It
there
was a
is-
strange sound for a dog to make.
The defiler of the accursed coffin. Okay.
Well, I mean, there's also like there's an animal testing lab in this, lab.
Yeah, but dogs don't make that noise.
Maybe your dog doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't have a dog.
This dog's been genetically modified to have a monkey voice. We spliced it with the genes of Curious George. The G virus.
Isn't that the name of the virus in RE6? I think.
Yes.
Was that I thought it was maybe.
It's one of the ones.
It's
that
one
I
of the
don't-
ones. It's
G and
consonant-
T are the big ones.
Yeah. It's consonant virus. You know.
I guess I should just put the oil away because I don't have anything to use it with yet.
Mm-hmm. Six. What's your hot take on Resident Evil 6?
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, me too. I like that game.
It's like really stupid, but it's like trying to be stupid, and it's great.
Yeah, it's like really like I think its gunplay is pretty entertaining and it's dumb and like I played a fair bit of that Mercenaries mode and like
Mm-hmm.
if you timed like certain actions correctly with like choosing Leon as your character, you can just air juggle zombies with pistols like you was Dante. It's incredible.
Well, it's also like with the martial arts stuff they do when you're playing as Chris, it's like you have an assault rifle and you are better off punching and kicking,
Yeah.
which is pretty fantastic.
Maybe I
Yeah.
should save.
Yeah, like the things they did to make each character play like uniquely in 6 is like really fun. It like I think it added a lot of depth to Mercenaries mode because most of the time in Mercenaries mode, it's like okay, here's this character with maybe slightly different movement and they have a different loadout.
Mhm.
In 6, it's like no, the you know characters have like distinct moves between like the cast that they can do.
I do think Jake was underbaked though.
Oh, yeah, the companion in Chris's campaign.
No, the
Jake
Wesker's
Jake West, yeah, who just looks like
his whole thing is just kind of not
yeah,
really
kind
thought
of
thought
it's
through.
not fair.
Oh, at least I know that one zombie whose head I just completely popped like a melon will not wake back up.
Jen, I love how you keep walking past that green herb. You've walked past it like 4 or 5 times.
I don't need to pick it up yet, though. That's the thing. Yeah, just go.
That's me when I've got indigestion.
Oh, baby.
My stomach.
What's in this?
Oh, that hurt my throat. Ugh.
An unlit fireplace. Okay, yeah. The thing is, I remember this puzzle. Like, eventually I'll need something to light something on fire so I can, like... So I can light the fireplace on fire so I can see what the hell's up with this little indentation here.
Yeah, it looks like
That's right, because you get it, you make it hot, and then you press the thing against it, and you get a copy of the map.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
No, literally, it's that.
Oh.
I remember. I haven't played this, but I watched Rob stream it, last year.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I guess I should take some of this too, huh?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. It's always worth picking up, like, if you have a green herb, if you pick up a red, you can mix them and get, like, a full heal out of it.
Oh, yeah. So if I just...
Or you can, like, you can kind of do, like, either double green or, like, green and red. Green and red together, I believe it... Yeah, you can't, like, combine it that way, but it's, like, I believe green and red gives you, like, full healing.
Yeah,
and
then
double
It's no green, red, yellow. That's the good shit.
Yeah.
And then purple's for poison.
They wouldn't have poison until, I think, the second game, I think?
Really? I always thought, like, the spiders could poison you in this or something.
Right, yeah. Okay, it's not purple herb, though. It's a blue herb.
Oh, damn. Okay. No, don't use the second. No.
So
Oh,
you can turn off them being automatically used if you want.
Okay, I should probably do that.
It's in the settings, I think,
Yeah.
or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's very funny of you just stabbing a second dagger into the exact same spot.
Mail. There we go.
Yeah, it's gonna, I believe, does it bring up a prompt, or is it just you use the attack button?
You just use the left bumper.
Okay.
There's no knob on this door. Oh no. Maybe I just have to keep using the door downstairs and eventually be like, you can get the knob now. But I don't think so.
I think it's a
Well-
one-way door, as I recall. Because on the other side there's a knob and you can use it, but
Will you take the wooden mount? Sure. I don't know what I'm using it for, but I will take it.
wait, can you show it to me?
Sure.
Oh, that's the one that you're gonna burn
Oh.
to get the map.
Oh, okay. Can I go put it by the fireplace now?
I mean, it won't do anything right now,
Okay.
so I don't think you can.
Let's see. This is unexplored.
Apparently, for $43 on Amazon, you can pick up the entirety of the Resident Evil book series written by S.D. Perry, the author
Damn,
I
what a
was
steal.
referring to earlier. Because what happened was, like, the book, I believe, was written before RE2 was even, like, announced or confirmed or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so they imply certain things in their second Resident Evil book.
Oh, there's the lighter.
Yeah.
I have to go back and put something away so I can get the lighter.
Well, how's your health? Can you, like...
She's fine.
She's fine? Okay.
Yeah, there's no point in trying to use an herb.
Sure. Well, it's like, it's just basically, there was like a kind of like canon divergence within like the S.D. Perry books. So there was just like, they were like, fuck it, you can just keep writing in your own like take on the world and universe. And it's like,
Yeah, Capcom properties have a tendency to do that. I mean, like the obvious example, of course, is the Resident Evil movies, but also like there's a Devil May Cry anime and stuff. Kind of have their own thing going on.
yeah.
Oh, now that I have the lighter, I can do the wood puzzle too, right? To make the map.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm about to go grab the lighter anyway.
There's also a Resident Evil book series based upon novelizations of the film.
Nice. I'll put the shotgun away too. I don't need that till I'm actually fighting a damn boss.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like other like Capcom properties that have like wild like canon splits.
I love to do the canon splits.
I know like off the top of my head, I know that like I know Onimusha 1, 2, and 3 were their own thing, and then they tried to split it off with like the fourth game. But
They should put the other Onimusha games on these services. That'd be nice.
they should put in the Onimusha platform fighting game on modern hardware. That'd be something.
Today, Sir Spencer told me to hide something where no one could find it. Well, I had this idea. I figured if I could somehow have it protected by a dangerous animal like the vicious canine that lives here, no one would be able to get near it. As far as I can tell, the mutt is always hanging around the second floor balcony on the west side of the terrace, and he ought to come running at the sound of a dog whistle. This is where you come in. The thing is, I reckon you're the only person that can get near the damn dog without risking a serious mauling. Which means only you can put this collar on him. The object that Sir Spencer wants hidden is concealed inside. You're the only person I can trust with this. Of course, you'll get something out of it as well. Remember that certain item that you've always wanted to get hold of? Well, in exchange for your services, I just might be able to get it for you. This could work out for both of us. John Tolman.
Okay.
You think it's weed?
Your delivery there was very good, Jen.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized I didn't bring the gas canister with me. I hope the zombie doesn't wake up. It's not up yet. Cool.
Fine.
Yeah, I don't think you're able to get them this early in the game.
Really? Okay.
I feel like there's like a point, like it's scripted, but they don't tell you. But there's like you make a certain amount of progress before it is capable of happening. I think.
I find it very funny also, in the Onimusha fighting game, you can play as both Mega Man Zero and Mega Man.exe as unlockable characters.
They're different people. They're very different.
Yeah.
Couldn't be more different.
Okay, there we go.
Do they have Volnut as well?
No. Volnut, I think, and the only fighting game Volnut has ever been in has been TVC.
TVC?
Yeah. Yeah, they never even made like an alternate costume for like. Well, I mean, Marvel 3, they wouldn't have that alternate costume. Like, they have like an alternate costume for Zero to make him look like X, but
Yeah.
that's because, you know, X at one point can use the saber, like in some games, so it makes like a little bit more sense.
Burn, baby, burn.
But you know,
Well, and it's also because people just wouldn't shut the fuck up about putting X in the game.
even though Zero is the cooler character and has always been the cooler character.
I mean, he's no base.
Yeah.
Okay, is this where we start?
I'm just saying. I don't fucking have any feelings about base. I'm just talking.
Base is alright, but I, like, you know, it's like if OG Mega Man, like, you know, like base is pretty cool.
There you go.
Oh, I forgot the board. Shut.
Well, it'll keep burning. You'll be okay.
Yep.
I might as well just take one of these two, so I can put it in the chest.
Mhm.
As far as I can tell, the lighter itself does not take the gas. It's just...
It's just
I
you have to
think-
douse the bodies in gas. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's right.
Yeah, yeah. I have also heard that there is a randomizer for this version of the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Like I think any game that like I think like RE is specifically like really well equipped for like a randomizer because of the, you know, like items gaining progress.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you can do some interesting things with that. You have to like really make sure the logic is sound, but
It's kind of interesting that certain games have been experimenting with like putting randomizers in their own re-releases, kind of like how the new version of Myst has something like that.
well, I mean,
Where
that's,
were
like,
you when Ryan? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm just saying like Myst is like that makes sense because you're randomizing like the solution to the puzzles. I'm thinking more like Link to the Past or Kingdom Hearts randomizer, where it's like we're shuffling the actual physical items you pick up that gate your progress.
Where
Anyway,
were you when Ryan and I were streaming Kingdom Hearts 2 Randomizer and Pence, Hayner, and Alette gave us an Orin figurine for our efforts?
I saw that. That was great.
Uh,
I also saw the fight where like y'all were fighting the enemy in Milan, and Mickey did his random spawn to save the day.
that's good shit.
Yeah. All right, now we have a map. Well, we have another map anyway. Does it tell us anything we need to know? I guess we could try opening some of the other rooms further down.
Apparently, it's not just this game that has like a randomizer. RE3 Remake appears to have one as well.
Interesting.
I wonder how that even works since it's such a linear game.
Well, I mean, when you are making a randomizer, you really have to fuck with the code in like a specific way to make it work. So you can make changes to like, even if it's just changing like what pickups you get, like you can still make something kind of interesting. You know, like obviously, like my preference is to like the Link to the Past one. Although I know people who they run no logic versions of that game, in which so in a given randomizer, it's usually dictated by a certain logic of like, okay, this item locks away this item, so that in theory, any player who plays it can play the game normally and beat it eventually, right?
Right.
No logic runs in Link to the Past randomizer just says, fuck that. This game is so, like, stable that you can fuck with it in very specific ways and glitch yourself into, like, different places using certain, like, you know, techniques. No logic just says, like, I don't know, you figure it out. And that could be that's, like, a really interesting game mode. Because you can't, like, if you play enough randomizer, you start getting a sense for, like, okay, these items are probably going to be in these locations. I can make a guess here, an educated guess, and get this item,
Barry.
right? With no logic,
Because there are rules to prevent you from getting, like, soft
Other than
locks.
I'm still alive in this
Exactly.
madhouse? No.
Can't say it's much safer
No.
here either. We'd better secure
I
our
wish I
escape route
knew how to
first.
talk in
There's gotta be a
quotation
back
marks
door
like that.
somewhere.
All right then, let's split up again.
See you later.
Ciao.
You just add a certain amount of incredulity to your voice, and that usually does the trick.
Okay. It was out in this... I'm trying to figure out which terrace specifically. I guess the one over on this end, maybe. So I can use the dog whistle.
Yeah.
But looks like that's locked, so...
I wonder if anyone in chat remembers our fundraiser stream in which I remember, like, I played Link to the Past randomizer, and not famously or whatever, but I just so distinctly remember, like, finding the fire rod in the literal last possible location in, like, the 3-hour run it took, which normally takes, like, 2.
Wasn't there like a Zombo here earlier that we took care of?
Maybe.
I feel like I shot one, but I'm not seeing it anywhere here. Oh god, I love that good rumble. Take that, Art.
That's art
Oh.
cruelty, Jen.
There it is. I wish the zombies gave you stuff when you burned them.
They do. A second chance at life.
Good point. Okay. I think I can head
I mean,
on
it
to this
wasn't.
terrace now.
Thank you.
Okay. This is where I do the little summoning ritual. Oh, yeah. Hey, buddy boo.
You rang?
Oh shit, really?
He fucked you the fuck up.
Yeah.
Behind you, loser.
Oh, I haven't saved in a bit. Fucking hell. Oh no.
Better.
What's up, nerd? Dog number 2 in the house.
I'm fucking running.
No, you're fucking falling, sweetie. Get him, boys.
Really, when is the last time you saved?
It's been a bit. And now I'm hanging on by the edge.
Nah, you're in caution. You can take like one more big hit. I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, but that thing gives you a big hit with one hit.
Well, maybe for you. I'm just different.
Yes, it is for her because it's her we're concerned about right now because we are co-hosting for her. Carrie,
I know.
Okay, so here's a question. How am I gonna get back over there?
I think you need to go through the dog area again.
The hallway?
Yep.
Oh boy. Oh no.
They're just dogs. What's the worst that could happen?
The worst that could happen is I'm a little slow right now because of all of the shit.
You randomize Hitman 3.
Like you randomize the guard location, I guess, or like
No,
the items.
It looks like it's an item. Randomization of world, hero, NPC, and stash inventories. Huh.
Sure, that seems really easy to. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Okay. Where suddenly, like, a guard has, like, like machine gun or something.
That was
normally
worrying.
has, like, a pistol on them.
Well, when you play, you start to become really dependent on like certain like segments and movements, right? Where you're like, oh, okay, in this part, I duck here and I do this and this and I dodge the guard this way. And if the guards are arranged differently, it changes a lot.
Okay, so here's a question.
Uh huh.
After I go and heal up, should I just go try the dog again? Heal up and save and try the dog again?
I guess.
Yeah,
Should bring the shotgun this time.
probably.
The fuck, there's a body here too. Yeah, I guess shotgun would work pretty well against a dog.
Shotgun is pretty good against most things.
You were not wrong. There we go. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Excuse me.
Okay. Let's do it, doggy.
You should put away the lighter, because otherwise you're not going to be able to take the item that it drops. Or the ink ribbon. Actually, drop the ink ribbon. Why are you
Yeah,
carrying
good
that?
point. Should I take the fuel canteen with me or just leave it here?
I'd leave it here. It's fine.
Okay.
The dog's going to drop fuel. And you're like, damn it!
That's what powers dogs these days. I wonder if you could, like... Oh, that's a bad thought. Never mind.
What? Well, Jen, now you have to complete the thought.
Okay.
It's the rule.
I was gonna be like, I wonder if you could make, like, an energy drink for dogs.
Sure.
Yeah. It's called,
Yes,
Yeah.
Kyrie?
No,
Now
the
you're the one
problem
who
is
has to finish.
I'm taking this prompt seriously. I'm thinking, well, I mean, if you get something like really high in protein, I mean, like for a dog.
I mean, that's nutritious, but it's not going to give them a bunch of instant energy.
Yeah. I mean, you can always get the dog hopped up on caffeine, obviously, but like, it's like the
I had a dog die because of that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to recommend it.
Yeah.
It's not a punchline either. That's how we lost Fergus. Good dog. My sister had a bowl of caffeine pills, and he just,
That stinks. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
it happens.
Okay, there we go.
Generally, you should only be giving dogs dog food, though. Like, in general. They tend to, like, engineer that stuff for them.
Uh-huh. I like this. A coin was hidden inside the collar. So we have a dog collar hiding a coin, and within that coin, oh, it's in the shape of an armor here. Oh, it's a coin holding a key.
Wow. Video games, you can do anything.
Oh shit, okay. Apparently, I can't actually use this as a key.
rigidity.
Don't be gross about the key, Kyrie. It is a weird way to describe it. Okay. I guess I'm done out here then. Where was I going again? Oh right, we haven't really explored much of the area over on the left-hand side yet.
Mm-hmm.
This game's alright.
Yeah. Yeah. I always find it very funny, Jen, that you were genuinely like into like horror games, even though you're like one of the like jumpiest people I know.
Yeah, it's me, I guess.
I mean, it's fine. It's like, you know, some people like to be spooked. It's like, I just know that like
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it.
Okay.
I'm okay with like watching other people play horror games, but it's just been like, I don't know. I think about how like I you know, with my, you know, anxiety disorder, it makes it very hard for me to play like a game like that is designed to stress you out, you know, which is what a horror game is like all about, is like stressing you out. Unless it's like more like, you know, Silent Hill or whatever, where that's just more like less stress you out and more
That bitch
hey
just
buddy,
vomited everywhere.
hey buddy, go outside before you do that.
Alright. Item box, you got a bed, you got these chemicals
Oh,
here.
bed sounds really nice. I should go to bed.
What if Jill just locked the door and slept off the rest of the series in this room? Well, she wouldn't last very long because eventually they
Yeah.
drop a nuke on Raccoon City. So,
Yeah, that's on Raccoon City, not this little place.
well, it's out on the outskirts of Raccoon City. I imagine that, if not immediately devastated by it, the surrounding nuclear fallout would. So,
Yeah.
like, it's implied that this mansion is, like, not that far off from, like, Raccoon City, if I recall. Like, it's in kind of, like vaguely, like, on the outskirts of it.
That's how it spreads, isn't it? Like, a bunch of rats end up spreading it because it's nearby.
For, like, 2?
Yeah.
I thought it was deliberately deployed. Well, I thought the T-Virus was deliberately deployed in Raccoon City.
It might have been. It's been a while since...
Because I think, if I recall, it's like they do the T-Virus testing in RE1, and then like you find out that like, oh, the weapon is ready, and they deploy it in 2.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 and 3 kind of take place concurrently.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's Jill as the protagonist, and she's, you know, running away from Nemesis at that point.
Yeah. Something like that. Oh, hey, it's battery. Oh, the broken shotgun. I could have used that. Though I think that's like the solution if you're playing as Chris. Jeff Brunch says, can't believe y'all are having a Jill sandwich live on twitch.tv. You'd think that'd be a terms of service violation. So we didn't actually get turned into a Jill sandwich, so it's all good.
You're almost a Jill sandwich.
Yep. guess I have to leave this spot for now.
Okay, so 6 question.
Yes. Yes.
You have been tasked with opening up the Capcom USA cafe, and you got to come up with the Jill sandwich for the menu item. What do you do?
Okay. Peanut butter. Dry white bread. Fuck you. What I do is I make a fucking profit off of morons.
Like the time the Gundam Cafe did Amuro's bread and water. Just bread with a little bit of butter and water. God.
Okay, that's a good and dead. That's a good and dead. Yeah, I guess Jet Wrench has a point. Since a Jill sandwich doesn't actually happen in the game, you could just serve an empty plate to customers. Be like, there's Jill sandwich. Oh no! That's the Crimson Head trigger. Oh boy.
Jen, turn around. Do it for the content. Turn around, Jen. Go back there.
Why?
It's for for
It's for the content. For the
content.
stream.
Yeah.
The stream.
Yeah, let's do
Stream
it.
wants to see
Come
a
on, come on,
Crimson
come
Head.
on. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Wait, we saw one though.
That's not. It was too fast.
You gotta say the Crimson Head trigger in the voice of Silver the Hedgehog.
Crimson Head has already touched that door.
Oh!
What's up?
What's up?
Hose man. Hose man.
Here he comes. Here he.
Okay.
Go back in there.
I got a little. Oh, that
You're in
didn't.
caution. You're fine.
You ready for round 2? Let's do it.
Death is
Yeah.
only the beginning. Hello, Spiky Boy. Here we go. I know what to do now. May whoever takes this emblem find peace in death. I ain't afraid of no.
You put it back explicitly because you were afraid.
No, I put it with the falsie that I got from the dog.
Yep. No, that's the way you do it.
That's right. I didn't notice that.
Is there any cool shit behind here? Oh, a door. That qualifies as cool shit, I guess. Oh, another key. Another key locked door. I guess it would just be another locked door, not a key locked door. Though technically you might need to use a key to lock a door, unless you're like at a front door, in which case you just turn the lock.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck?
Jen, I'd focus up right about now.
You'll be fine. See? Bye, Zombo.
Till we meet again.
Oh, that's just the bird.
That just sounded like a guy. This looks like our neighbor from like Vienna.
This goat, he talks like a man. I'm so tired.
Just the birds.
I'm so tired all the time.
Like the Alfred Hitchcock movie. Oh, look at that fucking angle. That's a good angle.
And those were vaguely the sounds that were coming from our upstairs neighbor when we were living in Vienna.
Oh boy. Okay. So was that a zombie I shot before?
Well, there's a zombie right
it's
there.
It's a slow boy.
Well, what are you?
I was trying to sneak it.
Women really be out here having ammo and not using it.
Yeah, but then they turn into fast boys. Oh, it's this room. Expensive looking grand piano. Wooden counter made of oak. It gives off a pleasant aroma like fine wine.
Somebody pour a lot of fine wine on this counter? It's not, because that's not what oak smells
Because
like.
you're not supposed to have like an aroma unless you open the bottle.
Listen here. Can I push this? I can. Oh, there it is. The musical score. Yes. I will take the musical score. It's not necessary to use this now. What? It's titled Moonlight Sonata. Section of the music is missing, leaving only the beginning and end.
Hey, Six, you ever hear about Resident Evil on the Game Boy Color? And no, I'm not talking about Resident Evil Gaiden.
No.
Yeah, they
No, I'm not
apparently
familiar.
a number of years ago there was a attempt to port Resident Evil 1 to the original Game Boy Color.
Oh,
I could show you.
how'd that turn out?
Well, it didn't come out. That's why I said attempt.
Oh,
Apparently they got decently far. It was more like a tech demo more than anything. But the idea was like it used like a scaling like sprite or whatever to do like it was attempting to do the 3D effect of like being able to go in and out of the like environment and stuff. But there was a reason it was canceled in lieu of Resident Evil Gaiden, which is a much better fit for the Game Boy Color. Which is more like it's a top-down action game that whenever you encounter a zombie, it goes into like a first-person RPG style battle thing with like timed hits.
there's an elevator here. I wish I could use it. There's no further use for this key. Oh, that's one of the best feelings in this kind of game, being like, hey, this shit you're carrying around, you don't need to carry around anymore. We gotcha. I don't like these noises. Piece of meat from an unidentified source.
Meat.
A bunch of spices you've never seen before.
Yeah, she's white. You could expect that.
What's this? It's called turmeric, paprika, peeper. I don't know
Cumin.
about this stuff.
That just sounds like a dirty joke.
Okay. I guess I can't do anything in here. It's giving me a sign saying, hey, there's more stuff in here. Okay. I guess I should keep exploring.
Can you reach your hand into the giant like vat of chili in the middle?
Doesn't look like it. Sadly. I don't need to worry about you. I've got ways. There we go.
That was him. It's like, I don't need to worry about you. Oh.
I like how they have that whole 15-minute cutscene to get you all hyped up, then just walk around him. I'm trying to figure out where I should go next. I guess if I brave the dog hallway again, my... Oh, wait, no, that's a different key. I was thinking my armor key might do it, but... Any red doors are doors I haven't opened before, right?
I think red doors are doors that are locked still.
Okay.
Any red rooms or areas you haven't completed a search for. I think.
Okay, so maybe the store will... What's the store lead to? Oh. I guess I was looking for the door next to it. Though I should probably save soon. Oh, locked from the other side, of course. Okay.
Red looks like I'm pretty sure red is just this is a locked door.
And I can potentially use the key to get through it. Okay.
And gray doors are ones that you haven't investigated yet, so you don't know if they're locked or unlocked. And blue doors are open doors.
Alright, I never got back to you when I smashed you. Blue gemstone.
You meet the Chaos Emeralds?
I wonder what transferring data means. Maybe it's a cloud storage thing or whatever.
There's a leaderboard for this game.
Oh, right, that whole Resident Evil Net thing.
Yes. I think I still get emails about.
Oh, there's a whole door on the right-hand side that I haven't explored yet.
I think I signed up for like RENet for like the chance to like if I played RE6 enough I could get like a cool pirate outfit for Leon, but I was like I didn't play enough. And then I don't know. But there is like a leaderboard in this game that you can access. Check out.
That's cool. Okay. Where else can we go?
What a mansion.
Oh, I guess there's all those floors up there.
Uh-huh.
I'll go upstairs then. I feel like it's been a while since I played this, so I remember getting to the backyard faster than I have. It's like there's a big backyard area. Ooh, this is a good angle. Good shot. Oh, maybe this is where the plant is. Table made of glass. Sure. I have plenty of ammo now. That's pretty good.
That you refuse to use.
Is there anything over? I'm just leaning over my monitor, by the way.
You can turn up the brightness in game.
I think it's the glare around.
Do you want me to turn off the light in here?
Sure. Oh, hey. Here's a person. A dead person.
It's a lot of dead.
My first time seeing one that has a
Forrest
grenade launcher.
Forrest has given up the ghost. Looks like he's been dead for a while.
Let's go.
You should probably burn Forrest.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't bring my lighter with me.
Guess you're gonna die then.
Yeah, funny. Oh, you weren't kidding!
This is like that moment was basically perfect, like cross section of like you two's relationship. Like,
So
right
helpful.
there. No, here's the thing. You were genuinely trying to be helpful, but Jen thought it was just a funny joke.
I think you missed. Oh, no, you didn't. It's just he doesn't react much to it. You shot him with 3 fucking grenades, Jen.
You only needed one!
I had to be certain, you know?
They're safe on wake up. They don't take damage until they're fully standing up.
You got anything for
There's
me,
no
bud?
OTGs in this game, Jen.
You got anything for me, buddy? I guess the spy doesn't have anything for me. Great. I can't pick anything out because I'm carrying a gem. I'm carrying the Moonlight Sonata. Why can't I just, like, pick up the plant where it is and eat it? Like, just, like, eat it right where it is. That'd be useful. Oh, there's a dagger there, too. Oh, that's real helpful, game. I could have used that. Well, let's hope nothing fucks me up on my way to the next save point. I guess I can just save here. Be safe. Save, as it were, because that boss fight was kind of tough.
You haven't had an actual boss fight.
I haven't?
No. There are distinct boss fights in this game. When you get to one, you'll know.
Okay. The dog was pretty tough, though. As was that man. Okay. Where to from here? I guess I could see if that door in the back opens up at all. Like that right there.
I mean, there's a red mark on it, but maybe you have the key?
Maybe. Have you seen any place where I can put this gem? Maybe that'll help me with my inventory problem.
I mean, you could have also gone to a safe room and deposited it. You know?
Yeah, but there's enemies in front of the safe rooms.
There's enemies everywhere, Jen.
I guess I haven't been over this way. Aww. Okay. That's what that box was. Yeah, I guess I'd better just trying to bust some shit. This game is very slow when I don't know what I'm doing. Or I know a little bit of what I'm doing, but not enough to whip around.
I wonder what the speedrun world record on RE. No, I'm curious.
It's like it cuts to the CG cutscene, and Jill says 5 seconds, and then just shoots Wesker in the head.
The time warp ending.
alternate manga where someone becomes like isekai'd into Jill Valentine and shoots Wesker in the first 5 seconds. Let's see. Do you want to know? So there's remake HD. Let's see. I'm just gonna look at the original Resident Evil, see what the speedrun world record is. There are 2 endings to this game, apparently.
All the way over there, huh? Dango Darno. Oh, I don't like that sound. Oh, but I don't like that sound. Oh, fuck you, zombies.
Okay, let's see.
I'm here to be healthed up. Mac.
I'm here to be healthed, I say as I kick open the door of the urgent care.
All right.
Oh, this might be one of the fast ones too. This might be
Yeah,
already.
this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a fun little encounter.
I'm safe now. I'm safe now. I left you some bullets in the room on the right. Feel free to use them if you manage to get yourself in trouble. Barry.
Okay.
Oh, I missed that earlier. You probably wrote that for me.
Apparently, according to speedrun.com, the Jill Valentine 80% speedrun from New Game.
Oh, he left me a bunch of stuff. That's cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's a cool guy. It's held currently by a user by the name of Pessimism at 1 hour, 16 minutes, and 44 seconds.
It's really coming back to bite me that I haven't been picking up any herbs as I find them.
Pessimism also has a record for best ending and knife only in this version of the game. Huh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I should probably put my grenade launcher away for now. Save that for the big boys. There we go.
Now that we have a PS2, we can hook up, get really good at Resident Evil Dead Aim, the Duncon one.
Oh god.
Coming for you, Matt, with your 21-minute and 45-second speed run.
It's gonna take us 21 minutes and 45 seconds to pick all this shit up with the way fucking animations go.
Yeah.
The incendiary shells. Uh-huh.
They're not French, Jennifer. Oh, petit grenade, s'il te plaît. Oh, explosive baguette. Oh.
I loaded the baguette. Oh, you ever heard of Hyperloop?
God. Okay, now that we have some stuff, we need to figure out what to do with this stuff. Does anyone know where I can, like, find the other music sheet? Or...
I don't know shit about this game. Oh.
Okay.
There are like a few things I remember. I remember like there's a boulder and stuff. I remember that dude stands up, but
Isn't the boulder Resident Evil 6?
there are multiple boulders. There's more than one boulder in the world.
Oh. I guess I meant Resident Evil 5, but yeah. Oh, there's some stuff I've missed in here. I'm just gonna have to just start process of elimination. What doors have I been in? Which ones have I not? I guess that's the way to get forward if I'm feeling lost. What else is in here? I guess I have to do something to make those journal pages appear. Old-fashioned gramophone. The record is Jupiter. Is that like a classic song you know of, 6?
Yeah.
Okay. Really?
Yes, really.
Okay. The game appears to have ended in a checkmate.
Yeah, Gustav Holst has a whole series of the planets songs.
Interesting.
Jupiter is one of the ones that is more well known, I would say.
Books on various peoples of the earth. Oh, I missed this. Botany, use of medicinal herbs.
So fun fact, because of well, I'm curious why this would be actually. When was Pluto discovered? Because basically there's none for Earth because that's not like who cares, right? We're already here. There's lots of songs about Earth. There's also none for Pluto. I don't know when Pluto's discovery was official.
Apparently,
1930. Okay,
Yeah.
this was from the 19 teens, so that makes sense then.
yeah.
Oh, I found a new door. Progress.
Hello, welcome to the Crimson Head Rave. There are 6 of us.
There's a deer head here.
It's a zombie deer head. Oh no.
Oh, zombie deer head. I love Resident. I love Evil Dead too.
Yeah, that's the few pulls I can make.
Interesting. Pre-discovery apparent. Oh. He's reading that Pluto's no longer a planet. He's getting really
Jill.
upset.
Barry, I didn't mean to get you that excited.
Right. Anyway, you should read this.
Researcher's will. A letter is slipped inside. The top part of the letter is torn off. The rest of the letter is legible.
It's just a giant E.
Alma, I have tried to survive only to see you again, but my efforts only delay the inevitable. I'm infected, and there's no cure for what will follow, except to end my life before I lose the only thing that separates me from them. My love for you. In an hour, all have entered my eternal sleep, but there is peace. Please understand. Please know I'm sorry. Martin Crackhorn.
Crackhorn!
What do you make of it?
Well, I guess we were right about this mansion being quite unnatural.
You have a way with understatements.
Guess
Where's the
Carrie
part
likes my
that's torn
Crackhorn voice.
Well, the only guess is that it was the most important part, and somebody didn't want anyone to see it.
You just
Let's continue our
You
investigation.
just had the cadence of just like fucking. I know this is where you're like fucking cartoon angry boss, or
Oh,
or the cartoon like police commissioner, you know, like damn it, Crackhorn, the mayor's gonna be on my ass.
What's up?
Apparently Jeb Wrench in the chat really appreciated my French. Thank you.
Do I have to, like, rearrange the insects here?
Will you take the fish hook?
Oh. Okay, now that I've done that, maybe I can put back up the other lures. Okay, guess that didn't do anything. Maybe if I put it back like this?
Can you dip it into the like? Well, no, you would need to put bait on the lure before you can fish anything out of the like the.
Some kind of creature. Reddit 2 sentence horror thing. Talking about my creature here. Giant bee specimen for mounting. It's well preserved. Was the gold one in here, or was that the other one? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with this puzzle. I guess I'll take
It's a
these.
lure. Go fishing.
Yeah, but we already tried, like... This is not necessary to use it now.
Well, you need like a rod. You need like a string or something to attach it to.
Sounds like I need a lot of stuff for this one thing.
Yeah, so okay, we're gonna switch games real quick.
Yeah,
Bass Pro Fishing.
and then we're gonna use that to learn how to do stuff here.
Sure. Why not?
I don't know what I'm doing with this. Which probably means I don't have enough information yet.
You ever think about how the Sega Bass Pro fishing controller can be used for Soul Calibur? Like pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a neat feature of it. It's always fun when someone is like, okay, here's all these various peripherals, what can we do with them? Kind of like how that more recent indie game, Space Warlord Trading, Organ Trading Simulator, lets you control the interface with the Kinect just because the designer thought it'd be really funny if you could play with the Kinect. Doesn't look like the work of those rotting freaks.
Like, you know, don't get me wrong, I like the Switch and all, but like, no one's really tapped into the potential of like changing, like, you know, the ability to slot in something on like the controller slots, you know? No one's really taking advantage of that, and that makes sense because the profit margins are absurdly thin, but you know, it would be cool to have like, I don't know, a custom right Joy-Con for like a specific game that lets you do a specific thing, but we're not in that era anymore. It's not the PS2 era where you could just make shit, you know, it's, I don't know.
These footprints look like they're headed straight through the bed, but it's not letting me push the bed.
Talk about sleepwalking, eh?
Well, clearly you have to do something to the lures to trigger the bed to move out of the way.
Yeah.
Are you not allowed to leave this room?
I'm allowed to leave it.
No, no, no.
No?
You're not allowed to leave this. Jen,
Yeah.
you'll be punished.
Punished how?
I'm trying to decide how many more weeks of isekai you'll have to do. You're staying in this room.
But we have to find a way to, like... Looks like someone took something in here and left in a hurry. We have to find a way
There's an ink ribbon you can't pick up for some reason.
I can pick it up, I just haven't. Because, like, there's three
Okay.
things to pick up here.
Sure.
And
fair enough.
besides, I have to go in the other room to get rid of these lures.
Hmm.
Because I picked them up without knowing what to do with them, and now I'm just like, eh. What am I missing here? Can I leave to put away the lures? Sex?
I don't know.
Okay,
Sure, I guess.
thank you.
It's probably a 2-room puzzle.
Yeah, but first we need to figure out what we're even doing with the lures. That's the big problem.
I'm looking into it.
Okay.
Resident Evil Isekai.
You know what? There is a Resident Evil isekai, and it's called the Paul W.S. Anderson movies. He isekai'd his wife into the world of Resident Evil.
Wait, pull up your inventory and let me look at these items again.
Okay.
Yeah, we got like a thing with a hook. We have the lure of a
Okay.
bee.
Okay, and then the other thing is
Is another
Bee
bee
specimen.
specimen. Can you put the bee specimen on the bee hook?
I could try, I guess. Nope.
No. Okay. And you can't remove the hook from the thing.
okay. In this room, there is another item that you need.
Oh. Like other than the tackle, like the hook that we picked up?
Where's the hook you picked up?
It's on the gold thing now. I combined it.
Okay, then just put the put the B on the specimen and put the lure on the lure thing.
Oh, they were just switched. They had their places.
Yeah,
been
you just switch their
swapped?
places.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
switch their places. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Put the bee with the hook on the like lure thingy, and then vice versa.
Was it like here?
Yeah, that's put the real ass bee on there.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Nothing happens. Okay, that's fine. Go back, put the bee lure on the open lure case. Now go and press the button.
No. Oh.
Cool.
Oh fuck.
It's a...
That's a big fucking bee.
That's a really big bee.
Jill
A
is a,
fucking strong ass bee.
Jill's a crack shot. Even like...
That bee took 3 9mm rounds to drop. That's a scary fucking bee.
Okay. Am I done in this room? It looks like I am.
Cool. Make sure to burn the bee.
I don't have,
Crimson bee!
Crimson Bee has to be a thing, right? Like some sort of JoJo stand or something?
There's King Crimson. But... I mean, like, after part 3, basically every JoJo stand became a, like... What? Like, became like a, rock and roll reference.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they were introduced in 3, and, like, a lot of the names were, you know, based off of, like, major arcana, but then at a certain point, Araki was like, what if I named them after, like, rock bands that I like?
I guess that's a solid idea. I'm gonna grab some...
Yeah, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is a pretty solid idea, Jen. one of the most beloved, well, beloved recently. And they used to have, like, it had a very dedicated fan base, but now it's like, people have heard of JoJo's now.
And had that one animated movie that has been lost to time because it had some really insensitive cultural shit in it.
I thought that was just because the masters were gone or something. The one that Satoshi Kon worked on?
Well, there's one that, like, it had some sort of, I forget whether it ever got released properly, but, like, it made some, like, it did some insensitive imagery, and then they were like, well, this is a bad idea to release it. And they were right, but damn. I just remember hearing Kira Buckland talk about that at the JoJo's panel.
Mm-hmm. And there was Diamond is Unbreakable, got like a Takeshi Miike movie, and then Phantom Blood got a movie. In 2007.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, now what?
Let's go find a big zombie to fight because I think we're about to hit the 2-hour mark. So
Yeah.
let's find something big and dumb to fight.
Oh, is the one crest
Yeah.
what I need to use to get in there? Like the place with the hooked hallway?
I don't know. I've been barely paying attention.
Okay. Okay.
I keep it real with you, Chief.
Okay. Oh, apparently the Hellsing manga's chapters were named after video games.
Yeah, that tracks too.
Okay, if I go up these stairs... They should just mod a real save feature into Resident Evil. That'd be cool. Just like hit a button and click save. that would defeat the purpose, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would, Jennifer. It would wreck the entire balance of this original game.
I think you should have a gun arm. And then a sword arm.
Just running around through the zombies, screaming full bore as you, like, swing with one hand and shoot with the other.
I mean, it'd be kind of hard. There are a lot of, like, right angles and narrow hallways. You probably shouldn't run. You're going to hurt yourself.
Did you see the recent interview that Shinji Mikami had with the Silent Hill 1 creator?
I saw that it existed, but I haven't checked it out, no.
It's great, because there's, like, a line from Shinji Mikami where it's like, I watched all these horror movies where people basically go back to rescue their friend when they get bitten or when they trip or fall, and is like, well, that's stupid. So I wanted to give players a situation where they could play smart and resourceful, and they wouldn't necessarily fall for all these horror movie cliches. All because he was getting tired of watching a bunch of zombie movies where people tripped and fell, and their friend went back for them. He was like, I wouldn't do that if I was in that situation.
My friends.
Yeah.
Forget about friends. This is Miami.
Woe to those who disturb my sleep. There's a switch here. Ah! Oh, maybe I should just die to that because we're trying to end the stream.
Well, now you can't.
Well, I could go back in and
No, that is...
and eat more poison or something.
No, okay, we just need to make a narrative of it. Like, okay, we're being Jill right now, right?
Yeah.
So that poisoned me, but I mean, probably it was about to stop, right? Like, it's just a test if you can outlast it. I need to go back in and hit the switch again. Really, my problem is leaving too quickly.
What happened? You're wounded.
This whole place is a killing zone. There are monsters.
What did this to you?
A big snake. And it had to be poisonous.
Poisonous? Richard, hold on.
Oh, maybe I can just run into the snake boss. That worked too.
Bring me serum. I saw some, but didn't bring any.
I'll go and get it,
Stupid of
okay?
you, Richard.
You're gonna make it.
Thanks.
Jill, don't ever say that to someone.
Oh, apparently I have to. Apparently it won't let me go see the snake just yet because I need to get serum. Oh, I could just go back. Maybe it'll let me go through.
Don't make promises you can't keep, Jill.
Let me tell you something special.
Better go get the
There are
serum.
2 ways this can go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He can live or he can die. It depends on you.
Oh, if I go get the serum?
Maybe. This part I remember quite well from the stream. That's what I would say.
Okay. Should I try and save him? Or should we just go
You
run
have
to
the
gas?
controller, Jen.
I know, I'm just saying how much longer do we want to be doing this?
It's fine, just do it.
I want to go cook dinner, but
Okay. I guess we should just go into the gas then. We could go we could return to this.
yeah.
Because this has been fun. And maybe next time I'll be able to set up my camera and stuff. What if I just... Oh, right. Actually pushing them around would solve the puzzle, I think. So instead we're just going to hit the button.
Well, Jen, when's the last time you saved?
Like, I saved, like, right before I came up here.
Yeah, I think I think she's fine.
All right, that's good. Okay, okay, finale time. Thanks everybody.
Okay. Okay, just a little bit longer.
Media.
Hang on, the voice is just about to stop. Just hang in there. Just a little bit longer.
Scanlight Media, the realest Scanlight Media that'll let you.
Okay,
watch
good.
the
Now play
VOD.
dead, and the smoke, and it'll stop. You're just playing dead. This is a fake game over screen. Fish and mailed.
Blood came out of her butt.
I just got a achievement called "Get Used to It" for dying.
This thing is Dark Souls. You don't die that much in a Resident Evil game.
You kind of do sometimes, but yeah. Anyway,
Thanks for coming, everybody.
That's gonna do it for us, and yeah, we're gonna try and do streams more often. I'm gonna try and get a new stream poll out by this weekend, just because like it's better to get the polls out sooner so we can actually vote on stuff and stream stuff the month we're actually putting the polls up. So
yeah, thanks for your patience, everybody. I have a podcast I need to edit.
yeah, thanks so much everyone for coming, and I'll catch you very soon.
All right, catch you
Bye.
later.